Have you ever been everything for everyone
and still felt like nothing to yourself?
Have you ever carried other people's pain so well that no one noticed your own was crushing you?
This is not just a story about kindness. It's a story about what happens when a kind heart forgets to protect itself.
And the quiet lesson life teaches when love for others becomes neglect of self.
In a small town resting near the hills lived a woman named Katie. She wasn't rich, she wasn't famous, but everyone knew her because Katie never said no. If someone was sick, she cooked.
If someone cried, she listened. If someone needed help, she arrived, even if it meant leaving her own life unfinished.
People called her an angel, but angels get tired too.
Every morning before sunrise,
Katie swept her yard, watered her flowers, and checked on her elderly neighbor, Aunt Sarah. Then she walked to the village school, where she taught children how to read
and how to dream.
The children adored her. They ran toward her shouting, "Miss Katie,
Miss Katie." She smiled,
a soft smile, a tired smile, because every evening, when she returned home, the smile faded. Her house was silent. Her food often went cold, and the empty chair at her table reminded her of a painful truth. She cared for everyone,
but no one was there when she needed care.
One afternoon, while teaching, the room suddenly spun.
The chalk slipped from her hand.
The board blurred.
A colleague rushed to her side.
"Katie, you need rest." She shook her head. "There's too much to do. I'll rest later." But later never came. At the annual school fair, Katie organized everything. Every stall, every decoration, every child. Music filled the air. Laughter echoed across the field. Everyone was celebrating.
Everyone except Katie.
As she adjusted the final table, her legs gave way.
The ground rose to meet her, and the world went dark.
She woke up in a hospital bed, a needle in her arm.
A soft voice beside her. "You collapsed from exhaustion," the doctor said gently. "Your body is tired,
and your heart has been neglected," Katie whispered. "But the school,
the fair," the doctor shook his head.
"Everything can wait."
"But your health cannot. You've been giving without refilling your cup." Those words echoed in her mind.
Giving without refilling your cup. That evening, the nurse placed a small flower beside her bed.
"A student brought this for you." The next morning, a quiet boy named Amir visited.
"Miss Katie," he said softly, "please get better.
"We miss you." Then he added something that changed everything. "My mother says,
you must love yourself the way you love others." Katie froze. That sentence hurt more than the collapse, because it was true. When she returned home, nothing had changed. The same walls, the same chair, the same silence.
But she had changed.
She whispered, "I'm sorry, Katie,
for forgetting you." She didn't stop helping others. She simply started helping herself too.
She ate breakfast. She journaled. She painted again. She walked by the lake at sunset. Slowly,
her tired heart began to glow.
At school, people noticed.
She smiled brighter.
She spoke with peace.
And for the first time, she said something new. "I can't right now," people whispered. "She's changed." Yes,
she had.
She was healthier, stronger,
alive.
One day, Richard pointed to the empty chair in her home. "Why does no one sit there?" Katie smiled. "That chair is for me," she said. "When I forget myself, I sit there."
And remember.
That chair became her reminder. Even the kindest hearts need rest.
Years later, people still spoke of Katie.
But now they said something different.
She taught us that self-care isn't selfish.
It's sacred. And if you're listening to this right now,
if you keep saying yes while your heart is breaking, this story is for you.
You deserve your own kindness. You deserve rest. You deserve love. Because the world doesn't need your exhaustion.
It needs your light. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who always puts others first. And tell me in the comments, when was the last time you did something just for you? Subscribe to Profile Point for stories that don't just teach English,
but heal the heart.